This watermelon. Where do you find watermelon with seeds right now consistently?
So I think people should go to their locals farmers market. Now, of course, if you're in the U.S., you have watermelon seasons. Well, watermelon seasons everywhere, but it lasts longer when you're in the islands, you're in the Caribbeans and stuff like that. Or grow your own food. Grow your own food. You can grow a watermelon in your house. You can really grow a watermelon in your house. So I just think we need to start teaching more people to grow their own food and quit relying on grocery stores and relying on everybody else to feed us. Because once shit hits the fan, which is going to hit the fan soon, you're going to see a lot of people going into other brothers and sisters' houses committing heinous crimes just to feed their children. When we can stop this now, if we just really start promoting agriculture, permaculture, and electroculture, which means growing your own and feeding your community.
Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praises, honor, glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Harakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone. Peace and salutations to the hopefully elect. Coming at you with another lesson to the spirit and power, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua. Lord willing, this lesson may be edifying. And you heard what he said. What he just said was biblical prophecy. And I'm going to the statement, and I'll replay it. Because the question was asked of where can you find watermelons with seeds? Now, you should already know when you go into your local grocery store, supermarkets, or whatever, you're typically not going to find fruits with seeds. Hence, we're talking about the watermelons right now. Everything that you're going to see, even grapes and various different fruits that have seeds no longer have seeds. Okay, not only are they GMO, but they are seedless. All right. So this is the question that the interviewer asked. This guy's name is Yaki Awaken, right? And he's knowledgeable, in a lot of different aspects, but according to the true understanding, which should be understood, is the Holy Scriptures, which he doesn't have that, but he does, have some sort of knowledge to the fact that he knows about the Israelites, and he believes, in the Bible. I don't know how much, but I know he does recite different Bible verses and things of that sort. Nevertheless, the point of this lesson is, what he said was biblical prophecy, which will take place. Let's play it one more time.
This watermelon. Where do you find watermelon with seeds right now consistently?
So I think people should go to their locals farmers market. Now, of course, if you're in the U.S., you have watermelon seasons. Well, watermelon seasons everywhere, but it lasts longer when you're in the islands, you're in the Caribbeans and stuff like that. Or grow your own food. Grow your own food. You can grow a watermelon in your house. You can really grow a watermelon in your house. So I just think we need to start teaching more people to grow their own food and quit relying on grocery stores and relying on everybody else to feed us. Because once shit hits the fan, which is going to hit the fan soon, you're going to see a lot of people going into other brothers and sisters' houses committing heinous crimes just to feed their children. When we can stop this.
Ain't no stopping this. The book of 2 Ezra, chapter 15, verse 1, it says, Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. So there is no reversing, okay, what the Lord, the judgments of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is about to bring upon the planet Earth, okay? The plagues, destruction, death, famine, pestilence, right? All these things are about to take place on the earth. There is no replacing that. So let's jump straight to the point. Verse 5 says, Behold, said the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. For wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Therefore, saith the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit. Neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually, right? And the saints are wore out. And we are continually complaining to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai as we're vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked. All right? Let's continue. It says, and therefore said the Lord, I will surely avenge them and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them. Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and I will destroy all the land thereof. Because America, Babylon the Great, is spiritually known as Sodom and Egypt. So just as Egypt back then was smited with plagues, well, the same thing is going to happen to Babylon the Great, which is now the modern day Egypt. Okay? And who's going to be brought out with a mighty arm? The elect. All right? So verse 12, it says, Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and the punishment that the Most High shall what? That the Most High, right, shall bring upon the earth. The Lord's bringing the pain and the judgment to the planet Earth. So even having this, y'all have this mindset of God bless America. No. No. Destruction is coming to America by the almighty power Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai. All right? So it says, they that till the ground shall mourn, for their seed shall fail through the blasting and hail with a fearful constellation. And you see this happening all across the world. Okay, especially dealing with Babylon the Great and more places. But I've been reading articles on Babylon the Great of how farmers, are in the worst case scenario right now. Okay, agriculture is all jacked up. And when you think about the nations, as the scripture says, beat your pruning hooks and spears, or no, beat your plowshares to pruning hooks. Slaki, I'm about to go get that. What is that at? Is that Joel? It was Joel, Book of Joel, right? Because what's happening in the earth right now is new nations are getting ready for World War III. Okay, so their mindset or their focus is not upon agriculture and to build, to feed. No, they're building for war, right? Joel chapter 3 verse 9, it says, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men, let all the men of war draw near, let them come up, beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears, let the weak say I am strong. Okay, so the nations are not worried. They're not worried about agriculture, That's not what their mind is focused on. Their mind is focused on war. All right? So now going back, it says, so even though you have this happening all across America, all across the world, the farming industry is through. You go to Isaiah the 19th chapter, the fishing industry, is through. They going through it too. But the focus point is not on, continuing to build, agriculture, a food industry right at this moment. No. Their focus is on war. Right? You gotta think who's really caring about food if you can't protect it. If you can't protect it. Going back to the point, it says, or again back on track, 2 Esdras chapter 15, verse 14, woe to the world and them that dwell therein. Right? So when everybody keep mentioning shit hit the fan, woe to the world and them that dwell therein. Because everybody's going to be in the midst of this chaos and this destruction that's coming to the planet Earth. So what's going to be taking place? For the sword and the destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. There's going to be war, chaos in these streets. Right? These little wars that you see, these little class wars, class wars. And right now it's being exchanged through words. Race wars, a lot of it, you do got incidents that are taking place, but a lot of these things right now are still being exchanged through words. Okay, gender wars, We about to see food. Oh, we got that happening right now. Food wars. But see, a lot of these things right now, even though it is happening on a small level, it's still in a more of a verbal sense. But really, we're about to see this happen on mass on mass levels of on a physical side, right? It's gonna be no more talking. Just wait and watch. So verse 16 it says, "For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their own power." There's going to be a time where no longer people are they're not going to listen to authority. Your local police departments, they going to be through. They going to be ran over. You got police departments shutting down all across the country, right? Sheriffs leaving, or retiring because it's that time. Regular just law enforcement just saying, you know what, the hell with this. I don't get paid enough to put my life on the line for this, and amongst many other things, the why they're leaving. So there is not going to be really no, protect and serve so-called people out there for the people. Nah, you're going to have to protect and serve yourself. And even then, whatever town or city that may have local authorities, people ain't gonna give a damn about that. That's why it says it's gonna be sedition among men, and they not gonna regard their kings or princes. So it's gonna be ultimate rebellion out here in these streets. This is why this is why they're gonna try to bring that UN out here, the United Nations, forces to what? To govern the streets. Because they know it's about to be an ultimate rebellion out here. All right. Verse 17, "A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able." A lot of places are going to be cut off. You ain't going to have access to a lot of places. Right. It could be by the way of quarantine. It could be by the way of, they just might have zoning out here. Okay. For various different reasons. All right. And you already see what they about to push right now. Talking about it's time to mass up, triple demic wave about to come through. And I'm telling you right now, if they do push the triple demic, as they say, the people are going to be through. People are going to go nuts. It's going to be crazy out here, because a lot of people are not going to be able to sustain themselves if they pull this triple demic shit. I'm telling you, businesses are going to go under more than what you believe and faster than what you believe. And the people, oh my goodness, man. Woo. Crime rate is going to skyrocket, because people are already having a hard time. Okay? People ain't living. People are surviving right now. Barely. So they going to feel that they going to need to take the matters into their own hands when shit hit the fan. Verse 18, "For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, and the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid." And now here go the main point that he said. Verse 19. Okay, when it get bad out here, "A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods." Because of what? Because of lack of bread and for great tribulation. This is what's coming to Babylon. Right? This is coming to a city near you. It's going to be a lack of bread. Right? And because a person or individual is not going to be able to feed their family or feed themselves, and they see you with it, best believe they coming to take that. They coming to take that by any means. It's going to be by any means necessary. Go check out these different TV shows that they show. And I always like to quote one of them, and it's The Walking Dead. The Walking Dead. You seen people do whatever to feed their family, to feed themselves, or to feed their community that they were in. All right? But see, this is what's coming to America, Babylon the Great. Let's read it one more time. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. And a lot of people, see, a lot of you numbnuts, I don't understand how you don't see this all about to play out, all about to happen. Yes, in your lifetime. In your lifetime. And we're getting to that breaking point. Now let this triple demic thing actually take place. People are going to lose it. You know? But hey, look, we know us in this truth and us in this faith. We're like, shit. Well, bring that shit on, E. Bring it on. The fuck you waiting for? We tired of this shit anyway. We waiting for society collapsing to crumble. You know? We've been waiting for it. We've been prophesying about it. Now we occupying till the Lord come, and we waiting for you to do what it do. Because we know Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai, and the Holy Host going to do what they going to do. And they going to destroy your ass. Right? They going to destroy the 2/3. They're going to get rid of the wicked. You know? You heathens going to get put in subjection at the end of it all. You know? And it's going to be the arising and the roar of the Israelites. You know? But Yahweh Shai is going to put you wicked out of place first. All right? So that was just something quick through the spirit as I heard him say this. Right? I'll play it one more time. Hopefully they don't copyright it. I think it's something like right here.
More people to grow their own food and quit relying on grocery stores and relying on everybody else to feed us. Because once shit hits the fan, which is going to hit the fan soon, you're going to see a lot of people going into other brothers and sisters' houses committing heinous crimes just to feed their children.
And that's exactly what's going to happen. And that's coming soon. Shalom.